What is going on, motorsport fans? We're in Anaheim this evening. We got a custom track layout today, and as always, we got 16 monsters ready for action. But first, let's meet the trucks and the drivers as always. Starting around first, as you can see, they got a cool looking spark shower that all the trucks should drive through to make their intros. Coming out first, a awesome looking machine. The world's largest superhero, please welcome Chad Fortune and Captain America. Coming out next, a awesome looking blue and green design for the dinosaur. One of the newer trucks in monster truck competition, a big hit with fans. Please welcome Travis Mowry in the Velociraptor. Coming out next, a legendary truck on a updated chassis with a fresh paint job. Please welcome Randy Moore and Blue Thunder. A nice wheelie there for Randy. Coming out next, a great looking custom dump truck. Looking to sling some dirt on the competition. Please welcome Tristan England and Earthshaker. Coming out next, a great looking truck with a Cadillac Escalade body, built by Tomfoolery Motorsports. Please welcome Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Coming out next, a great looking Chevrolet that has achieved great success in Monster Jam and can hang with the best of them. Please welcome Cole Venard in the Black Pearl. Whoa, nice wheelie there. Coming out next, a truck that has made its return with a great driver behind the wheel. Please welcome Mark Hall in Raminator. Mark Hall usually drives the Executioner truck. Raminator a little bit newer of a chassis, so he's hoping to have just as much success behind the wheel of Raminator as he has had recently in Executioner. Coming out next, rocking the orange paint job on this great looking truck, the big Ford. Please welcome Frank Grimmel and Stone Crusher. And he does a nice wheelie. Coming out next, a great looking classic Dodge. With a great driver behind the wheel, please welcome Drew Haygood in the Desperado. Coming out next, a trucking driver looking to redeem himself. Got into a little bit of controversy the last time we saw him. But either way, a great looking machine. Please welcome James Owens in Hang 10. Trying to sail into a wheelie. Look out! Roll over! Up on his nose, he saved it! Wow! Almost had another rollover in intros, but he pulls it back down. Coming out next is a mysterious truck. Folks, we don't know who the driver is. We are open to any of the fans that have theories on who this may be. But either way, they always hang with the best of them, so they must be a pretty good driver. Please welcome the NWO. If any of you guys think you know who drives this truck, let us know. Coming out next, another great looking custom dump truck. This time with a Dodge front end and also off the independent circuit. Get a load of this, folks. Please welcome Jerry Beck in Dirt Crew. Coming out next is a great looking truck from the early 90s Pender Racing series. He's fast by design. Please welcome Kirk Dabney in Overkill. Coming out next, a awesome looking custom design on a great looking truck. Very successful truck and driver. Please welcome Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. Coming out next, another great truck and driver. From today's monster truck competition, rocking his American flag design, please welcome Bryce Kenny in the Mohawk Warrior. And last but not least, a awesome looking truck looking to make the competition walk the plank. A second generation star, the son of Steve Sims, driver of Stone Crusher. Please welcome Steven Sims in Pirate's Curse. Alright, here we go. Round 1, Chad Fortune and Captain America and Drew Haygood in the Desperado. We start off, we go up and into a corner and then over a tabletop into another turn to the finish line. Here they come over the tabletop. We got a pretty even race. Who's it gonna be in the first race of round 1? It's gonna be close. It's close, but it looks like, oh my, the wheel comes off. They're both in trouble, but Drew Haygood in the Desperado wins it. Up next, Travis Mowry in the Velociraptor going up against James Owens and Hang 10. Two great looking trucks. Here we go. Both looking pretty solid around the first turn. Hang 10 gets a little bit sideways. Here they come to the final turn. Velociraptor almost goes all the way to the wall. And Hang 10 takes advantage. James Owens, look out, he's in trouble again. And he's on his nose. And he's down. Up next, Randy Moore and Blue Thunder going up against the NWO. This NWO truck, as we know, is very mysterious. We don't know who the driver is. But we know that Randy Moore is a great driver in Blue Thunder. Can he get the job done? He cannot! Just what I was telling you folks. The NWO, and for the third time, another one over in that same area, but the NWO wins. Up next, Tristan England and Earthshaker going up against Jerry Beck and Dirt Crew. The battle of the dump trucks here. Who's it gonna be? Two great looking designs. Two great drivers. Tristan England, a very experienced driver, and Earthshaker. Here they come around the final turn, and it's gonna be Tristan England. Earthshaker, a great run, and he moves on to round 2. Up next, we got Matt Pagliarulo and Jester going up against Kirk Dabney and Overkill. Again, two great looking trucks. Matt Pagliarulo, great driver in Jester. We're pretty even going over the tabletop. Here they come to the final turn. Jester keeps it tight. Oh, Overkill clips the car, and he pops a tire. And Jester, Matt Pagliarulo, gets the win. Oh, man. Alright, Cole Bernard and the Black Pearl going up against Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. Two great young drivers in this sport. Two great looking trucks. We got a pretty good race going. Over the tabletop to the final turn. Here they come. It's going to be a close one. Cole Bernard has to slow down. And it's going to be Camden Murphy. Bakugan Dragonoid. Cole Bernard, the slightest little pedal there cost him. Up next, Mark Hall and Raminator going up against Bryce Kenny and the Mohawk Warrior. Here we go. Mark Hall has been very strong lately in his Executioner truck. He's now in Raminator, going up against the young star Bryce Kenny in that great looking Mohawk Warrior. We got a good race going. It's going to be close. What a race! What a race! It's very close. Bryce Kenny's upside down. And the winner is Mark Hall and Raminator. Up next, we got Frank Krimble and Stonecrusher going up against Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse. Steven Sims facing his dad's truck. But his dad's not driving this evening. It's Frank Krimble. Stonecrusher, we got a pretty good race. It looks like Pirate's Curse might have a slight lead. Going into the final turn, Frank Krimble whips it in. It's going to be close, but it looks like Pirate's Curse. Steven Sims gets the victory over his dad's truck. Wow. On to round 2 now, and we've got the NWO going up against Drew Haygood and the Desperado. Here we go. Drew Haygood, for those that don't know, used to drive the Pro Stadium trucks back in the TNN Motor Madness times in the 90s. And he's got a good race going here against the NWO. It's going to be close. What a race! What a race! That was very close, but your winner is the NWO. Up next, we got Tristan England and Earthshaker going up against James Owens and Hang 10. Both of these trucks were very strong in the first round. Tristan England may have had the smoothest pass in round 1 in Earthshaker. Here they come over the tabletop. We got a pretty even race. They both whip it around the turn. It's going to be another close one. What a race! My goodness, we're going to have to wait on the officials again. And the winner is James Owens and Hang 10. Barely, maybe the closest race of the day. Up next, Matt Pagliarulo and Jester going up against Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. Two great looking trucks. These drivers have been very strong. Camden Murphy has been running really good in Dragonoid. So has Matt Pagliarulo. He goes a little bit wide in Jester. Camden Murphy trying to keep it tight. And it's going to be Bakugan Dragonoid. Camden Murphy gets the victory and moves on. Up next, we got Mark Hall and Raminator going up against Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse. Who's going to get the last spot in the semifinals? Both of these drivers have been great so far. Had very strong round ones. Got a pretty good race coming over the tabletop. Mark Hall trying to whip Raminator around. Steven Sims, Pirate's Curse does as well. Mark Hall going upside down. And Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse gets the win and going to the semifinals. The semifinals are set now. The NWO going up against Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. Who's going to the finals here in Anaheim? Both of these drivers have been very good. As we've said before, the NWO, we don't know who the driver is, but they always do very good. But they're not going to be able to get past Camden Murphy as Bakugan Dragonoid punches his ticket to the final round. Up next, Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse and James Owens and Hang 10 to see who joins him. James Owens trying to get Hang 10 back to where he feels like it should have been the last time we saw him. If you remember that controversial disqualification against Monster Patrol. Here they come over the tabletop. We got a pretty even race. Steven Sims, a great driver in Pirate's Curse. It's close. It's very close. Over, upside down goes Hang 10. And the winner is Steven Sims in Pirate's Curse. The finals are set now. Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse and Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. The two absolute best trucks and drivers this evening in Anaheim. Who's it gonna be? This should be a good one. Both of these drivers have been fantastic. Two awesome trucks and drivers. Here they come to the line. What a finals! What a finals, folks! That was very close, but your winner is Steven Sims and Pirate's Curse as he claims the victory trophy here in Anaheim and the right to do a short little freestyle to celebrate. What a run there. What a finals. Tip your cap to Camden Murphy and Dragonoid. We knew those two would have a good one. What a finals that was. Well, that's going to be all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of Pirate's Curse's run. Congratulations to Steven Sims. And we will see you next time with some more monster truck action.